What's good, TMG fam? It's your boy L, and I'm back with another reaction. How y'all feel? Welcome back to the channel. Salute. Listen, man, we back with a chills video. This is 12 scary videos that's too scary to handle. Now, anybody who got heart problems out there, listen, bro, you already be seeing me how I be in my stance sometimes, bro, because some of these videos be having stuff that like to jump out at you and just kind of just make your vitals go crazy. All right, so if you got a heart condition, man, I strongly suggest that you back away from the screen. Don't be sitting up close on the screen like I am, bro. Back away from the screen a little bit and see, can you handle this, man? You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Some of these videos could be real and some of them not, but all of them have one thing in common. They are too scary for you.
That ain't real. That cannot be real.
But all of them have one thing in common.
Bro.
And they are too scary.
How is the cup moving? One more time.
Them not, but all of them have one thing in common.
I don't see no string. I don't see anything.
And they are too scary for you to handle. Number 12. A YouTuber named Baker X Derek takes a break from biking to explore an abandoned house that's said to be haunted. At the top of a steep and cracked driveway is a backyard area littered with trash and a makeshift entrance kicked into the wall. It looks like a pretty normal abandoned house until a dark, narrow hallway makes him hesitant to explore further.
First of all, that does not look like a normal abandoned house, bro. When you got a hole kicked into a wall that leads into a hallway, a dark hallway, like where somebody could have kicked it in so they could go in there and squat and live, that is not normal, fam. Stop telling people that's normal. That is not. You go, all right, y'all go up in there and think that's normal. You'll be normally dead.
Derek forces himself to investigate the hallway and this weird spot of mysterious light. Maybe a ghost is what he finds at the end of a dark room. There's nothing else for it to be, and no reason for it to be there. And yet here the strange anomaly is. He doesn't see anything else until he goes to explore the equally dark and creepy basement. He stays close to the wall and doesn't go far into the room. A wise choice based on what happens next. He is squinting into the darkness when something happens that's too scary for him to handle.
Dude, I think I hear somebody. I think I hear something.
Oh, yo. All right. Fam.
Somebody. I think I hear something.
A scary noise right next to him sends him running back to his bike to peel away and never return. I don't think this was a skit because there was absolutely nobody else with him. He was exploring the abandoned house all alone. Number 11. This alleged ghost sighting caught on video is rumored to have been taken on a CCTV system overlooking a native reservation in Quebec City. At first it looks more like bright light at the top of the screen than a person, but then it briefly takes the shape of a human as it passes through the courtyard, soon dematerializing into nothing more than an outline that flutters away. The 20-second mark is when you can see it the clearest, a possible ghost looking at the camera, one with long dark hair, a long dress, and a spidery arm that almost touches the ground.
First of all, now you gotta be like, they're in the house now. They're in the house now.
Number 10. A man works at a haunted building where footsteps, moans, and other ghost noises are fairly commonplace. One night he is the last to leave. He hears some ghost noises throughout the empty building and gets on Snapchat to document the encounter for paranormal evidence. All of the rooms look empty until he turns around and sees a ghost in the hallway that he was just in. A ghost behind the window of a locked office, to be exact, or so he claims. He runs out of the building before he can get another look, but as far as I can tell, that looks like somebody has their back turned and their hood up to me, not a shadow figure or
Yeah, I'm not buying that. We're not rolling with that one, y'all.
or a ghost. Assuming this is not scripted, then maybe it's an intruder who's after expensive office equipment, or even someone who is
An intruder after somebody stealing office supplies. That's what we doing in a pandemic.
has been secretly living here. Number 9. This eerie video was taken in 2008 when YouTube was new and asking someone what they were doing was considered interesting content. That's exactly what this video appears to be and nothing more. That is, until you look a bit closer.
Hello. What are you doing? TV.
What they claim is a ghostly apparition appears in their window and glides past. It's pitch black outside, and yet somehow the outline of a mysterious figure is visible. If they live in the city, then this could just be someone walking down the street for all we know. But if they had a private yard in a quiet neighborhood, then yeah, this is a really creepy video. Number 8. Olga is waiting to be wheeled into the operation room when she sees something that makes her think she's in a haunted hospital, a claim which she can back up with paranormal evidence caught on her phone camera. Her cup of water is moving all by itself like a ghost pushes it, or as she suspects, possibly her guardian angel. I don't know about you, but
I'm not gonna call that my guardian angel. Like, my guardian angel is not sitting there playing with water. I'm in a hospital. She's there trying to assist, help me get better, something like that. My guardian angel is not sitting here pushing water across the table. Man, I'd have been squeezing that little, or pressing that little nurse button. Y'all gotta get me out this room. Y'all gotta get me out this hospital. Something. I'd have been aggravating, bro. How? Like, I don't see no string. No, nothing. It doesn't, you can't possibly magnetize it.
I would take no comfort in a cup moving all by itself moments before getting surgery. Anyway, I've seen videos where a cup moves by itself after the bottom of the glass gets wet through condensation. However, there are no water droplets on the outside of the glass to indicate condensation has occurred here, nor is there a trail of water behind the cup. Her table looks dry to me, and for this reason, I agree something paranormal could be pushing the cup. Number 7. A YouTuber named Marcus Green and his friend Sarah go exploring abandoned houses near the woods, completely unaware that their paranormal investigation is about to go wrong. Through the window, they find this kid's duck toy has been left here all by itself. Its back is a little burnt. They also find an abandoned nursery home with an old crib and a floor full of abandoned possessions. There's one room left to explore, but apparently that's when a ghost lets Marcus know that this area of the abandoned house is off limits.
If anyone's fallen, it's me. Actually, I take that back. Oh,
What?
why did that just stop? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my...
Yo, she rolled down and left him. Yo, I rocks with her, bro. I definitely rocks with her. She got out of look how she got out of there, fam.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
They've been laughing and joking this entire time, so Sarah doesn't entirely believe him when Marcus tells her that the door won't open again. It only opens halfway, like someone is pressing against the other side. And at 6 minutes and 14 seconds, the door actually starts to push back closed and he runs. He's nowhere near the door when it happens. And if it was furniture blocking the other side, then that doesn't explain why the door stops for a moment before closing. Number 6.
She got out of there, bro. She left him quickly. You hear me? quickly. I'd be surprised if they got back to the car and she was like, you know what, this is over with. She probably left him, bro.
Man thinks he has caught a ghost on camera while recording the steps of his haunted home. Watch closely and you'll see a strange shadow moving from one door to the other before vanishing. The shadowy figure is too dark to be dust and almost looks like feet walking across the carpet. When the man goes downstairs to investigate, he finds nothing is there, and maybe nothing ever was. Number 5. This 2011 video was taken on a regular phone camera in India. It's 6 in the morning and this alleyway is always empty, yet a mysterious shadow keeps moving past the front door. To make this video even creepier, a crow calls out to no one the whole time. I was thinking the shadow...
What do they say about, what is it about crows? If they're circling around, it's like dead, what? Dead carcass, dead body, dead something. Like a crow, or is it a crow? Buzzard? What is it? What is it? Like it's something significant about it, or I could be wrong. I don't know. But I just don't like hearing that sound.
Could have been the crow from above, but it doesn't look like the shape of a bird's. Crows tend to cry out when something they don't like is near, which this one definitely seems to be doing. At 1 minute and 6 seconds, it looks like the shadow figure reaches down to try and test the locks. Tell me what you think is going on here, because I think, ghost or otherwise, something is definitely trying to find its way in.
That's what's gonna happen one day. Somebody gonna be sitting there recording, thinking it's something or thinking it's nothing, and there's a robbery taking place, bro. Like, either get to your weapon to protect yourself, or get to a phone and call the police instead of sitting there with your phone. What are you doing? Like, y'all recording these videos is gonna start getting a lot of y'all killed, man. I'm telling y'all. Fam, it's like your mind automatically goes to, oh, I want to post this, instead of trying to protect yourself.
Number 4. Phil LaJoya decides to take on the Candyman challenge based on the 90s horror flick of the same name.
I would never do that. And y'all can tell me it's fake all you want to. I watched those movies as a kid and it scared the life out of me. I don't care if it's fake or nobody. I ain't saying that Joker name however many times it was. I'm not, man. Nope. Y'all can call me what you want to call me, fam. Nope. Not doing it. Not doing it.
You're supposed to recite his name 3 times in a row, and then you will have a sighting of him. The man with a hook for a hand, usually in the mirror, as the legend goes.
Candyman? Candyman?
I don't even want to hear him say it a 3rd time. Can I mute it?
Candyman. That is not happening.
It's too dark for Phil to have a sighting, but the drawer does open while he is standing completely still. And it's followed by 2 more scary banging noises, a sign that Candyman is near. Something about his home feels different now, a change in air pressure, like a presence is now with him. He goes outside and 3 ghost orbs follow him.
See here. Hello? Hello? Anybody here?
An orb appears every time he says hello. He doesn't really see anything else out of place, but he knows that something is near. So Phil creeps up on the mirror for one last look, and that's when he sees it.
Oh, you guys see that go across my camera? Man. What the f-
It's hard to see, but play in slow motion and you'll see the shadowy figure of the Candyman looking at him through the mirror. He is standing behind Phil and is slightly shorter. Then again, this could just be Phil's own shadow cast behind him by the light in the mirror. Do you think this...
Somebody better check on Phil. He might be, how they used to say the movie cut from gully to gut. Like, somebody needs to check on Phil, man. I would not. Oh, man. that used to be one of my favorite. I still won't do it, but I used to watch that movie like crazy, man. That was one of the movies. I guess it was because, what was the actor name? I can't remember his name, but his voice, the way he sounded, the way he talked in that movie, it just did something to you, man. I'd probably watch it today and be like, seriously? This scared me back in the day. But back then as a young, just hearing, oh, like his voice, man. And this idiot here gonna call his name. Somebody better check on him.
This paranormal encounter is real, or is this paranormal investigator likely afraid of their own shadow? To be fair though, if I saw that shadow behind me, I wouldn't stay there either.
That was his shadow. It looked like it moved when he moved just then.
Number 3. A kid making a funny face is overshadowed by a creepy figure levitating behind him with its head down. This picture is actually 7 years old and Reddit still argues about whether this is a ghost sighting or not. Plenty of people see a ghost girl wearing a gray dress who looks to be going into the next room. However, another theory is that a stuffed toy was being thrown behind the boy, and its movement through the air is what creates its strange motion blur. Another explanation is that this was a woman throwing her jacket on in the background. According to the uploader, this house is haunted and mysterious figures are seen here all of the time, along with scary noises and other strange happenings. With that said, I tend to believe this paranormal explanation the most because when you look under the figure, you'll see they cast no reflection on the wood grain floor. Number 2. Omar Menz goes to an abandoned house for a paranormal investigation at 3 a.m. There's no one else around for miles, but he and his friend are sure that someone is in the house with them. They can sense it. Around the corner on the top floor, they eventually find 2 strangers in black robes bowing before a candle in a silent ritual. The 2 strange men are apparently so wrapped up in their supernatural summoning that they don't notice Omar's spying until they accidentally make a noise and go running into the night. So here's the weird thing. At 12:50, Omar clearly shines his light directly into the room, but the evil is so thick that no light can pass through. What is going on here? I've got a challenge for you.
The evil is so thick that you can't even pass light through the room, bro.
Eerie video on Reddit. I stumbled across this eerie video on Reddit that I wanted to get your opinion on.
Yo, what the man?
First, a phantom streak of light runs parallel with this person's shoulder. He goes to point it out to the camera, and then
This shit, what the
it briefly attaches itself to his finger and flies off. He tries to make it happen once more, but strangely he cannot duplicate the light, which makes this a possible ghost sighting. And when you look at this image at 6 seconds, it kind of looks like a ghost with outstretched ethereal arms. Now that's just terrifying. If you are alone, be careful watching this video, because
Look, I'm still tripping over the Candyman stuff, fam. Listen, bro, stop. And I think I've done said the name enough, so I'm not saying it anymore. That guy, yeah, that guy. Leave it alone, man. And for those who don't know what we're talking about, go back and watch the movies. I'm not saying it no more because I think I've said it enough. Go back and watch the movies, bro. And it'll give you some insight on what we talking about, man. And you know what I mean? Y'all just took me back to my childhood with this video here, man. Get at me in the comment section, though. Let me know what y'all think. Scary Videos is back, bro. 12 scary videos, too scary to handle. It's your boy L, man. Y'all leave a like, share the video, subscribe, and stick around and stay tuned to the next reaction. I'm out. Peace, y'all. Stay solid. Hey.